There is a special benefit concert coming to Virginia to raise money for the fight against Alzheimer's disease. There are currently 6.7 million Americans living with Alzheimer's. Country music star and former contestant on The Voice, Jay Allen, is headlining the concert at the Salisbury Center in Manassas, Virginia. I spoke with Jay about his personal connection to the disease and how we can all help in this fight.
You know, it's a long story for me, but it's become my obligation to kind of be the face of raising awareness for Alzheimer's. I lost my mom to the disease a couple years back. She was diagnosed when she was 51. It took her life in 2 years and 9 months. She was the most selfless, kind-hearted, beautiful mother. And I thought, you know, when we found out she got sick, she would do anything for me if I was in this scenario. So what could I do for her? So I wrote a song for it out of heartbreak. It's just, you know, I'll never preach, but I will, you know, tell my faith. I believe God used me in a mighty way, and it was just the right timing where he utilized that song to make me a philanthropist, and I've helped raise $100 million to help fight against Alzheimer's.
Oh, how do I get you back? If I could only see the cracks you're slipping through. Wish I didn't feel so helpless when it comes to helping you. Hold on. So I keep holding on to every little memory made of you and me, every little glimpse of who you used to be. I know you're still in there, deep down somewhere. I swear I still see you between the blank stares.
When someone reaches out to me to play an event, especially if it's tied to Alzheimer's or any cause now, I say yes immediately.
Your mom's spirit is right there with you. And like you mentioned, the song you wrote, that was Blank Stares, right? That's the one you wrote originally. Like you said, raise $100 million. That's just really incredible. You have found such an incredible mission despite the pain that you've gone through.
I never thought I'd become an artist. You know, really, like I said, it started as, you know, going to war against a disease for my mother and trying to utilize the gift of my voice and songwriting to, you know, to do that. And now it's become a mission, like you said, and a ministry. And I never understood social media until a video of me and my mom when she was sick. I brought her on stage in Iowa, opening up for Jake Owen. And I saw the power of music. Social media exploded for me, and it became a safe place for people. You know, I don't like the word followers or fans. I like the word community. So we've created a safe place for people to talk about something that's really hard to talk about and to share their great stories. So we've taken something really sad and turned it into something really beautiful.
I love that. All right, tribute at the Glenn Senior Center is bringing you here at the Salisbury Center. What do you hope when people come out and feel during your performance?
Yeah, so, you know, obviously I'm known for this cause and this song, but also, you know, I'm covered in tattoos, and I put on a 2-hour-long show full of covers, and it's a really, really fun show. So I think a lot of people assume that they're going to be taken to church, which I will at the end of the show when you're a little bit buzzed, but it's a party. We put on a really fun show. I'll be the last person to leave the venue. I'll have a beer with every single person that's there if you want.
I have to ask, you talked about you never thought you'd be an artist. You were a contestant on The Voice. Just what has this journey been like for you, going from that and now opening for Jake Owen? I mean, it's just amazing.
Yeah, so, you know, now that I'm not on the show anymore, I can kind of tell you the inside scoop. So when my story with my mother and being an advocate with the National Alzheimer's Association really went uber viral and I was in media all over the place, The Voice started reaching out to me because it's a storyline focused show. I kindly turned them down a couple of times until this last year they called, and I thought, man, I've really taken this fight and this cause and this message as far as I could on my own. What better way to take it even farther than to put my face on The Voice, you know? And so I pleaded with the producers, let me tell this story. Let me sing this song. I was the only contestant last season to be able to sing an original song. They told it in the most beautiful way. I could have never expressed it in that way myself. And, you know, I think I saw myself in a different light being on that show, and others have seen me in a different light too, that I'm an artist and I do have more to say. So what you'll see coming from me after this is actually really, you know, fun songs. And I'll get to announce that I signed a deal very soon. I can't say who it's with, but lots of cool things have come from being on that show, including my tour schedule is insane. It's a crazy life, but we love it. You know, it's what we signed up for.
And what a calling Jay has found. Thank you for continuing to raise awareness. The concert is being held May 6th at the Salisbury Center in Manassas, Virginia. For all the information on how to get tickets, how to support, go to the salisburycenter.com. Click on their events page.